All right, back again with some more Arizona desert nodules to cut. Again, just from outside of camp. Gila Bend Mountain Range area. So we're gonna cut these nodules today and see what's in them. So let's walk through these real quick. This one's weathered and peeling a bit. It does have a quartz pocket showing, so this could be a geode, I'm not sure. Could have some banded agate in it with it. So I'll probably try to cut this way and hope it stays together. It does have some fractures. All right, this is another weathered piece with some surface fractures. I see some banding on that ridge. So kind of want to cut that one open and see if it's got some cool banding in it. Alright, so this guy doesn't really have any windows. Well, a little bit there. Can't tell what that is though. Tail into some agate, but there could be quartz in there as well. Don't know. Alright, kind of a cool looking shape. Flat bottom, kind of indented a little. I don't see a whole lot of windows, but a little bit of banding on that edge on the bottom. There's some banding here too. So he might be a good one. Alright, got some banding showing on that end and that end. It does have some fractures, so just want to cut it in the middle and see if it holds together. Again, lots of fractures, but they could just be surface fractures, I don't know. Looks like it's gonna be a quartz though. I can see that little big piece of quartz poking out, but we'll cut it and see. All right, another interesting nodule. Okay, can't tell if that continues through it. This might be hollow, I don't know. Maybe we got a geode, maybe not. We'll see. Alright, another weathered piece with some agate showing. I don't know if there's banding, could be. Yeah, I see some banding on this side. We'll cut him in half and see. Alright, another one that's kind of peeling. So let's see what's in him. Who knows? Got some odd shaped ones today. It's got some agate showing on the ridges. So could be a good one. Oh, here you go, look at this guy. He's got some banded agate with some quartz in the center showing. Oh, it's got some really bad fractures. And it looks like they go through the stone. So I don't know. I mean, I could try to cut it following that fracture, but then I cut through the pattern. Don't typically like doing that. I'm gonna try cutting parallel to this face. See if it stays together, because that would be a cool pattern. All right, last up. Skin on this one was kind of cool looking. Wasn't sure what was going on and whether or not it translated to something on the inside, but looked like it might. So high hopes for a cool one out of this. We'll see. All right, you get these off to the saw, get them cut, and we'll see what's in them. Be right back. All right, back from the saw with some results. Let's go through these and see how we did. So this first weird nodule, a little piece pop off here. All right. A little bit of that kind of cotton candy looking stuff on the bottom. And quartz pocket here, banded agate here. Calcite crystal right there. It's pretty cool looking, but probably just a tumbler or a yard art. All right, let's look at the next one. Okay, this is the one with the interesting stuff on the skin. And all right, more of that cotton candy looking stuff. All right, another rock tumbler. Okay, got one of these guys. This is the one with that quartz crystal, and I thought it might be a geode. Well, definitely quartz with a little bit of banded agate. Could be a little bit of a geode in here, but it's definitely closed up here. So, tumbler or yard art. All right. And mostly quartz, it looks like. Looks like it was starting to look like some agate, but not really, mostly quartz. Especially this side. You can see in there, there's a geode pocket a little bit. All right. Okay, got this next one. This guy kind of had some areas that were peeling before we cut it, and then this piece popped off, another piece peeled off. Kind of a botryoidal surface there. Oops. All right, let's see what we ended up here. All right. About a third banded agate and the rest quartz in the center. That one might look nice face polished or tumbled. All right, cool. All right, next one up is the guy that had that banded agate quartz section. So let's see how he came out on the inside. It's got some fractures. Definitely mostly quartz. Maybe a third of it's banded agate. A little bit of a geode pocket there. And this side, close enough that there's not much on the end, depth-wise. So I don't know, maybe a face polish or a tumble. Okay, this next one. All right, so contemplated cutting it parallel to that fracture, and I should have, because that was a really bad fracture. Even if it's healed, it doesn't really look that good. But the banded agate on this side was really nice. I wonder if I would have cut it if I could have had a really cool pattern with no fractures, or less than this. It almost looks like a Botswana. Really cool. Banding anyways. Nice. That still might look nice face polished. Very least tumbled. Alright, next one up is that white one that had the weathered edge with some banding showing on the edge. Right here. So let's see if there's banding in the middle. Alright, well, I've definitely got some banding in it. difference in the banding colors. So it's kind of faint, it's hard to see, but real tight, close together banding. Most of this is just paint off the saw blade here. I don't know, probably just throw that one in the tumbler and see what the skin looks like tumbled. Okay, next up, have that kind of translucent looking nodule. Again, I tried cutting this down the middle, but it looks like the saw blade kind of slipped over to one side. So let's see how we did. All right, definitely a really cool banded pattern. No fractures. Colors are pretty good. Got some orbs in there. So this is the thin side. See the other side. Yeah, much nicer. Yeah, definitely gonna face polish these due to the odd shape. So I want to keep that whole pattern. Very cool. That's nice. All right, next up. So this one kind of had a window on either side showing what looked like could be some banding. Let's see how we did. Oh, all right. Cool. Again, a really white pattern in the bands mostly, but then you got some good contrasting grays here on the outside and right in the middle. Huh, very nice. That's worth a face polish. That would make a nice specimen. Very cool. All right, 2 left in this batch. All right, next up we have this guy that had the what looked like banded agate showing on either end. So just cut him down the middle. And he is definitely banded. Cool, I don't see any fractures. This is just from where the stone popped with the saw blade. Could have been a fracture here, I guess. Got some real strong parallax or shadow banding in this, especially right in here and here. Hope that shows up in the video. Mostly this direction. All right. And this side, same thing. All right, just another face polish. Cool. All right, last one up. Wasn't sure if I wanted to cut this one down the long axis or cross, so I went cross hoping for a tighter set of bands. And I think I got them. Very nice. A little bit of quartz in the middle, but it looks good. With a floater in the middle of that. Completely surrounded by bands. No fractures. Alright. These are candidates for slabbing. And making some cabochons out of. Take a look at this a little closer up. Maybe a little bit of lavender in some of the outside bands. Very cool. And this I can clean up. Very nice. All right, that is it for this video. Thanks for watching. And as usual, if you see anything you like, let me know. See you in the next one. Bye.